Master Dennett's horses are a fine addition to our stables. I will see they are well tended.
Let's see what we have.
All right.
service.
I've no beef with the Inquisition, but you will not station here.
I'm pleased you're here. It's so wonderful.
You're rather insolent for a servant, aren't you?
You're a mage, not my patient.
No,
I
I've
have no
not
reason
seen
to be
him.
polite to you.
The report was vague and he moved on quickly.
Their ways are so secret, so interesting.
And concerning. They can do whatever they want.
There must be something here.
them the Golden City, the center of all creation. And for a time you dwelled among them, watched over them, as a gardener watches the earth for the first signs of life.
Make her be with you.
Ah, the Herald of Andraste. Is there something I might help you with?
No, thank you, sister.
Make her go with you.
They are heroes, you know. I have relatives in Denerim. They saw.
Wardens know how to lead. I give them that.
No word for heaven or for earth.
certain such a pairing is wise?
It is simple maths. His patron was lost at the Conclave, hers in a skirmish with mages.
Very well. A small step for both names.
If they have the sense.
this. Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven. Field and forest shall burn. Sea shall rise and devour them.
Wind shall tear their nations from the face of the earth. Lightning shall rain down from the sky. They shall cry out to their false gods and find silence.
I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Good day to you.
What is this now?
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes, a shop.
Fine. Just get to what you sell.
I do not sell anything. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
I can't see it. Tell me what it is.
If you have to ask, you are not the one to buy it.
I need to know if I can use it.
And again, the point is missed. If mere use is your concern, you should go elsewhere. The person who claims this will not be known for using it. They will be known because they paid for it.
So you sell one very expensive item. And it's worth it?
Let me now interrupt the inevitable defense of your thrift. I'm sure you have treasures, and you will have many more. You could parade them from here to Halam Shiral, but none of that would allow you to say you have purchased this. The item is irrelevant. The price is worth it.
I don't see why this is special. Anyone can overprice something.
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value already. It is then priced over what it is worth. This has only the value I have set. It has never had another. It is not overpriced. It is priced.
How do you keep the doors open on a shop with one item?
My shop is a destination. Luminaries of every description journey here to see what is denied to them. Some pay tribute, in the vain hope I will barter. They do not have the will to pay the price. They require a bargain to justify the spend, to ease their conscience. That would defeat the entirety of the purpose.
Well, goodbye then.
Yes.
righteous, the lights in the shadow, in their blood the Maker's will is written.
So, like a king? Family line, all that?
Oh, it just sounds so common in your accent.
I don't have an accent.
The same rock that flattened your nose to make those sounds must have also addled your hearing.
Right, well, blow it out your R's.
All men are the work of our Maker's hands. From the...
Master Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V. The chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Is your interest in the Inquisition, Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello? 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 Aha! Okay. Alright, can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me! Wonderful! Alright, I am back, everyone. Sorry about that, I had to go and figure out what was going on with my mic, and I had to reset it, and it is all reset. So, here's what I was talking about. Yeah, I was able to fix it, and I think it should all be good right now. Alright, so you all can see everything, and you can all hear me, yes? Excellent. So, I was just looking to see, right before I found out, I was talking to you all, but then you couldn't hear me, and I was saying, I was wondering who the voice actor for Vivienne DeFero is, and I was trying to figure it out, and it turns out, and this is really exciting to me, the voice actress is Indira Varma, and if you know Indira Varma, I love her, she's amazing. I'm really surprised they got somebody sort of that famous to play Vivienne. Indira Varma, she played the wife of the main character in that TV show Rome on HBO, which if you haven't seen, you should watch. It was only for 2 seasons, and it was on HBO before Game of Thrones, and it was set in ancient Rome, and it was amazing, and it had a great cast, and she was and the main 2 characters, like sort of the kind of point of view characters, were these 2 regular Roman soldiers, and she played the wife of one of them, but you might also know her better as Ilaria Sand from Game of Thrones, who was the lover of the Red Viper, and you might know her, she was on the first episode of Torchwood. Anyway, yeah, she's really great. So, and she's playing Vivienne DeFero, so I'm super excited about that. So we just got this new companion. I'm really sorry I didn't have audio, but thank you for letting me know. So let's talk to everybody. Let's talk to all of our companions and see if they have interesting things to say. Right? This is our goal. Let's talk to Iron Bull.
What can I do for you?
Apparently nothing. So sad. Let's talk to Krem. All the things!
With anything?
Tell me about the Chargers.
Can we talk about the Bulls' Chargers?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
Do you follow rules?
Are there rules for how mercenaries operate?
If you don't want some noble to treat you like bandits, yes. There's also a code of conduct most companies hold to. Keeps things civilized on the battlefield. We accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colours. Our prisoners are treated well and juries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
They've got a code. Oh, so Game of Thrones and Rome are not your thing. Are you more sci-fi than fantasy? Is that a thing? I'd like to know. Tell me of an interesting job.
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalos called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees, too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
Squirrels are super dangerous. It is really true. So you're more fantasies. Wait. You don't like low fantasy, right? Gritty fantasy. You like more grand fantasy, perhaps? You should tell me. Tell me, Eradensk. What was it about Rome and Game of Thrones that were not your vibe. I like to know these things. Creme? I feel like there was another conversation we could have had. Let's see. No? There was another line of questioning. So sad. Maybe if I talk to Iron Bull.
See you later, Bull.
And then go back to Krem. Hey, Krem. No, they're not going to let me talk to Krem right now. So let's see. We have Cassandra.
Yes.
I have already asked those questions.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
We have Cullen.
Did you need something?
I actually think
That's all for now.
I've asked all of those questions. So let's go inside and talk to all of the people. Hey, that was a pretty impressive door opening, don't you think? It made me feel quite badass. Oh, that's right. You don't like things that are things that are politics. You don't like politics. Right. Yes, yes. That was it. I remember. Question about Hawk, personal question, Red Lyrium. I've had all of those. I wonder where... Let's see. This is Liliana. There's Josephine. Oh, hey, look! There's a new thing. What is this? Oh, it's the War Room. We've talked to all those folks. We should probably say hi to Solus and, we're gonna say hi to everyone. That's right, I remember. You like exploration, but you don't like politics. Right. Right. That is fair. But you prefer fantasy. Who are talking?
Maybe they try to mine it themselves and open up a hole full of darkspawn. That sound fun?
Nope.
Seems like there has to be a better way. Well, let me know if you find it.
So, Eradensk, I have any updates? Probably not.
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
You look to entertainment for an escape. You know, this is a really... I'm going to get a little bit philosophical. This is an interesting thought. Because I think that all entertainment is escape. The question is, what kind of escape do you want, right? So, people who like horror movies, those things are dark, depressing, frightening, and upsetting. But that's also clearly some sort of escape that they're wanting. Right? I mean, in the sense that they really enjoy sort of escaping off to this sort of dark, scary place. Or fantastical place, right? I tend to be a fairly sunny person in real life, and so I tend to like pretty dark media, because I think that sort of a dark media is an escape from my generally sunny kind of space, or perhaps catharsis. So I suppose maybe you want catharsis, or maybe you want escape, and there's different kind of escape, different kinds of catharsis. Some people really like comedies. And then what kind of comedy? So anyway, I just sort of feel like even dark things are a kind of an escape or a kind of a catharsis, but just for different kinds of... people would want different things, I suppose. Nothing from Solus. Not the kind of escape... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think PH and I are similar in that way, in that I just tend to think the best of people in real life, and I tend to sort of... I'm a bit of a Pollyanna, as it were. So, now, Vivienne and Josephine. Alright, so I tend to like really dark media stories. I think it's because it allows me to explore things that I just don't deal with in real life most of the time. And sure, life can be really dark. I mean, one of the things that I study is the transition from Weimar Germany to Nazi Germany. And, you know, when you're dealing with the Holocaust and Nazism, it's not all that uplifting. But generally speaking, I tend to sort of think well of humanity as a whole, and so I'm interested in sort of darker media. But, Eradensk, I know you like fantasy more than you like sci-fi, but if you want something that's a little bit lighter, maybe you could look at Killjoys, which is on Sci-Fi. It's a Canadian show. It does have a lot of politics, but although it has a lot of politics, it also has a sort of lighter feeling, so that might be interesting. So that's Mother Giselle. I want to find out where to find Josephine. Yeah. Oh, you like Killjoys. See, I thought you might like Killjoys. I love Killjoys. I think Killjoys is great. It's also a show that I really enjoy. Did you really? Oh, that's amazing. How were they like in real life? What were they like? Who did you get to meet? These are all questions I have because I love Killjoys. For lighter, more escapist fantasy fare, oh, that's so cool. I am jealous, but I am so excited for you. That is really cool. You know, I've not seen Dark Matter yet. It's on my list of shows to watch, but I, have slightly limited media time. I'm hoping I will get more soon. So now, look, I know that Vivienne is around here somewhere, and I want to say hi to her, but I don't know where she is. We're going to find her. This is my current goal. Maybe she's actually maybe she's outside? Let's see. Do you think she's hanging out over here, maybe? Oh, Elfroot. There was something, second floor of the keep, you think? Okay, because she's clearly not hanging out over here. Eradensk, if you like lighter, more light-hearted fantasy... Yeah, I know, it's really bad, right? Is there a second floor of the keep? I don't even know. I went in that door. Maybe it's in here? So, Eradensk, what I want to tell you was, maybe if you like... That's great.
The Maker is watching over us.
Let's talk to Josephine. Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
What about our allies?
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
Let's talk about our mages, since we have we have two new people. We have a new warrior and a new Iron Bull. What do you think?
The Iron Bull has had to have made an impression.
He is a loud, unapologetic accident merely waiting to happen. I do wish he'd stop daring poor dignitaries to outdrink him.
Let's talk about our mages. Vivienne.
What do you think of Vivienne?
We've met a few times before at court. She remains a truly accomplished player of the game. So long as her interests align with yours, Madame Vivienne will be a most valuable ally.
Okay, so let's go.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Alright, we are going to find Vivienne. This is our goal. So, maybe we'll go through this door. This door does not get us a stairwell. We are going to find... So, all of my creepy... Oh, I didn't tell you. The Librarians, Eradensk, it's sort of, it's set in the modern day, but it's sort of fantastical. So, I feel like she's just there, and I don't know how to get there. Let's try outside again. I don't see... Look, maybe she's in the basement.
I saw the leader of the Bull's charges, that Iron Bull.
People think that Iron Bull is sexy. let's see. Well,
I'll tell the apothecary what you need right away.
yeah, it might be too late for you, but I was thinking it might be just perfect for Eredensk. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, so, I really feel like maybe she's down this way, because why else would we have... See, I thought you'd like librarians. I'm glad that I can give you good recommendations. So, here's my thought. She's got to be in here somewhere, but I have no idea. It can, but I thought you might like it, you know? I thought you might enjoy the silliness a bit. Alright, if... Alright, peoples. I've got 3 people here hanging out in my chat room. If any of you know where I can find Vivienne, you should let me know. Because I want to say hi. Because I've spoken to everybody in my group except her. Oop. That was my she's in France. Ha ha ha. Well, I've been oh yeah, Leverage. I also really loved Leverage. Although I ended up she's on a balcony, but the question is, how do you get to the balcony? And also, I don't see a balcony in here, so maybe there's some outside way to find her. What is this? No stairs. So let's see. Let's think about... Let's... So, no up here. Hey look, there's a big rift in the sky that's going to be a problem. Let's try the other side. This is not a set of stairs. Oh. Well then. People who have access to the internet, aid me. Nope. Well, this is so strange, because she's here. She's on my map. Right? Right there. Vivienne. At that place. But I do not know how to get to this place right here. Well, that's so odd. Because technically she should be right over here. Is she hanging out in the corner? Hey! Right here, in the corner, in the darkness, without a huge hat on.
Let's Melvin Major, Solus, I believe he was called.
Yes.
I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
See, this is her trying to find out what's up with me. See, she's fishing for information. And I feel like it's important to be, always shoot the one with the fanciest hat. Also, she could. I hope she doesn't get cold. We're in a snowy place, and her outfit is not very coloring. Let's see. Why were you at the Divine? Oh, I was a spy, by the way. We need the circle restored. The Templars made their beds. The mages should be free. Justice is all that matters. The rebels are apostates. The chaos harms everyone. That one there, the chaos harms everyone, that's my character's choice. Why? Because I'm Dalish, right? So a lot of these sort of details about the Circle and the Templars and all of that are things that my character is not directly involved in, but was sent to spy on what was going on, and so we're going to go with the chaos harms everyone.
The war benefits no one. It must end. and order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I love The Expanse. I've not watched The Magicians. Yeah, I know. I feel like choosing a side is. If I were playing a different character, I think I might choose a side more readily, right? I mean, I think that if I were playing a non-Daglish mage, or if I were playing more of a warrior type, I might, be more strongly towards a side. But this character is sort of an outsider to a lot of this conflict, and not really interested in being in the middle of this conflict, although unfortunately is. I'll do all I can, and you'll help decide. Their fate is in their hands. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate. And I think, and you'll help decide, because my character does not want to, become the figurehead, even though he already is, but...
That's why you wanted to be here, to have a hand in deciding that fate.
Wouldn't you? For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Paladin Hunk, you make magicians sound so exciting. Well, I also watched Teen Wolf, although I've not caught the last season. I watched all of them up until the most recent season, which is also like a teen drama, and then people bleed out of their eyes. So I feel like maybe this Magicians might be a show for me. Let's see. So I have a lot of power. I'll use it to change things. No one should have that power. Andraste chose me. The Chantry will be restored. Yeah. No one should have that power. That's how I feel.
Nobody should claim to know the will of the Maker. Not me, and not the Chantry.
Perhaps nobody should. But if no one leads the way, many will be left behind in darkness. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
So, now we got a nice conversation. We can go to the war table and see if there's anything new and exciting. The Magicians gets pretty dark at times, especially the storyline of one of the characters, and realistic despite the magic. I think, I was having a discussion about this on Steve Jackson Games has a website, a message board, and
Cassandra's spoken to you about my new recruits.
I go there all the time.
Your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
Ooh. So anyway, I go there all the time, right? This website, and there was this whole discussion about, yeah, I just missed the last season. I felt like the storylines were getting less good. Anyway, on this message board, somebody was talking about whether or not you can do fantasy that's realistic, or whether or not it has to be cinematic. And people were saying things like, well, if there's magic, it has to be cinematic. And I and some others disagreed in that you can do magic in a way that feels realistic, or you can do magic in a way that feels cinematic. Doctor Strange does like very cinematic magic, but I think that you could do magic in a way that feels very real, right? I think that cinematic versus realistic is a matter of tone and an approach, right? If your magic is, very studious, or like there are things that we imagine as being realistic, and you can do magic that way, right? So I think that you can do realistic magic. Interesting. Choose a successor and latest in progress. Brandon Sanderson books all feel very real, but have magic. Let's see, Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court, available. What does this appear? Investigate the strange chalk markings. Oh, there's a report ready. Investigate the strange chalk markings. A spy's report. Post set up along the Imperial Highway, ostensibly to guard trade routes and facilitate procuring supplies for the Inquisition. Eyes on all approaches. Fourth night, a caravan carrying refugees makes camp nearby for protection. After midnight, a young woman on crutches makes small talk with patrol guard. After he passes, she crouches and makes a mark on a tent post. The woman pretends for half an hour to know nothing. When it becomes clear that the ruse will not work, she kisses Andraste and locket and says, "Glory to those across the seas." She dies. The locket was poison. But then Sanderson made Sanderson's Law about how magic in fantasy books is supposed to work. Yeah, both the show and especially the books deal with magic on a more technical, grounded sense. I'd be interested to see what he thinks about how magic is supposed to work in fantasy, but I don't think there's only one way for that to happen, you know? Alright, so I think we have somebody open. Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court. Choose a successor. Well, what is this here? What do we have here? Truth or Dare, the Imperial Court. A letter addressed to Vivienne lies opened on the table. A note has been added to the top which reads, "Josephine, darling, you should take care of this. V. My dearest Vivienne, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been seen with them. Allow me, as a friend, to open your eyes. People are saying that Divine Justinia is indeed alive, but that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos on her orders. That it was Seeker Pentagast and, Sister Nightingale who sabotaged the Conclave in order to eliminate opposition within the Chantry, and cut off the heads of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. Let's see, have you read the books of the Magician's Trilogy? No, I have not. To save your own reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately. With deepest concern, Vicomtesse Elodie de Moreau. So that's exciting, but we really need Josephine to take care of this. Yeah, so Liliana wants to find the source of these rumors, but Josephine is our huge diplomat, so she's going to go and deal with that, is what she's going to do. But we do have one, we can gather some coin, and let's just, let's gather coin while we're at it. Alright, so we are back. Give me link privilege so I can link Sanderson's Law. I would give you link privilege, but I'm on my PS4, so I cannot at the moment. I do not have access to the commands as I'm on the PS4 and not on the computer. But I can do that. I can do that later. I can do that after I get off here. So let me see. We need... Oh yes, please do. So, we've done the war room. We still have a thing in there. We need to go. Let's go somewhere. We have choices. This is, what is this? The Forbidden Oasis. I don't know what that's about. Val Royeaux, which I don't think we have anything to do there. We don't have anything to do there, but we do have this really quick Friend of Red Jenny that I assume that will be short. So let's just go and take care of this Friend of Red Jenny situation. And then we can get back to the Storm Coast. And we are going to take... I want to take Vivienne. Let's take Iron Bull, Cassandra, and Vivienne. And let's confirm. We don't have our healer, but we will see what we have. Okay, so I hope we get some good banter, because I want to know everybody. For those who don't know, I bought Girl Scout cookies the other day, and they're right here next to me, and they're delicious. Also, it's snowing outside, which is less delicious. But I'm inside, which is super delicious. Of course. Ooh, what do we have? Corpse Scout cookies. An author's ability to solve conflict with magic is directly proportional to how well the reader understands said magic. So the more... Is it inversely, or... Limitations are better than power? So does he mean, for the first one, that the more they understand magic, the more you can solve conflict with it, or the more you understand magic, the less you can solve conflict with it? That would be a question. Expand on what you have already before you add something new. Yeah, that's... yeah. Oh, well... I think this sounds to me like laws for... Yeah, so I think this to me sounds more like laws for realistic magic, but I think for big... Oh, I should level up Vivienne. But for big, really cinematic magic, that's not going to work, right? I mean, Doctor Strange and various other sort of comic book magicians do whatever the heck they want. And that seems to work out well for them. Alright, so we have a bunch of points, and I have to figure out what to spend them on for her, and I don't necessarily know what she spent things on already. Oh, that's interesting. I feel like she is... If we went with Storm, that would be really, really boring. So let's go with Frost. She'll do Winter's Grasp. This Mana Surge seems exciting. Boom. We're going to just sort of fill up this tree. Why can I not get this one? Learn. There we go. So we just went and gave a whole bunch of stuff right there. I feel good about that. We still have 4 points, so let's apply that. As long as it is internally consistent, I'm happy with either type of magic personally. Yeah, I mean, I think for me it depends on the kind of game world we're talking about, right? I mean, or the kind of world we're talking about. I feel like there are worlds where we want some barrier is what we want. Because, here we go, barrier. And advanced barrier. And what is this? And Guardian Spirit. A lot of Sanderson, the stuff I've read. Running into things like Harry Potter's time travel or invisibility is horrible. Yeah, I just sort of think, I think personally, I feel like Peaceful Aura. It's fine. What does this do? Mind Blast. Strength of Spirits. See, I think that there are readers who won't do that, PH. I think that there are certain genres where you accept that things like that are going to happen, right? I mean, if you like... I mean, there's a lot of superhero comics where people have certain powers, they use them sometimes and not others, or the powers they have change. Thinking about Superman and Green Lantern and sometimes Batman. And people accept that because that's part of the genre, that there are some genres that are not expected to be realistic in that way. So I don't really mind. I do think we should get somebody with Revival, but I feel like we're not going to be able to get Revival unless we get a bunch more points in that, which is irritating. But let's apply and make this a little bit more powerful. Blizzard, Ice Storm, big damage. What does this do? Glacial Strength, and you can cast it more efficiently. Keep enemies at bay. That seems interesting. Ice Mine, Glyph, Brittle Glyph, armor reducing. Winter's Grasp, chills a bunch of people. Fade Step. It's just like how a ton of TV shows, if only the characters were just honest with each other, it would solve a lot of problems. But would your message cut off for me over here on the PS4, but probably would sort of cut short the. You're probably going to say that it would cut short the plot, is what I imagine you're going to say. Let's learn that. Apply. Oh, hey! Since we're here, we should probably set her behaviors. She's going to target follow, not the controlled character, but Cassandra. Honesty is always the best policy, but would, in a sense, would ruin the show or yeah, really cut the plot short. Yeah, and for me, I just think, yeah, I know the long message thing is super irritating. I think for me, one of the things that I think about is, you know what? I don't think. I need to go. Sorry, I just realized that I've got a new character, and so I have to give them the best clothing. Because I don't think she has. What does she have? She's got a disciple. She's got a really bad. She's got a bad staff, is what I'm trying to tell you. And I don't have great staffs. But I've got this Keeper Fire Staff, which she can't use yet. Well, heck, that's not so good. Well, we'll just have to deal with that. So what was it? Yeah, and I think, I mean, for me, I will accept certain levels of fantasticalness, right? Like, I will accept certain levels of fantasticalness in my shows, but it depends on the genre. If the genre is one where it's a comedy of errors and people are not going to say things and it's always going to be sort of ridiculous, I will accept it. But if a show isn't going for that vibe and then it shows up, then I'm going to be really irritated. That's sort of my feeling on that one. Actually, I think, okay, so look at this. This Warden Battle Mage armor is way better, so let's equip her in that. And right, her aesthetic is great. And let's see if we have a better. This is a better. We'll equip that helmet because that's better than what she's got. And then we need to do accessories. We need, let's see what we have. We have no belts. I have gotten rid of so much stuff. Enchanter's Winter Grasp Ring. We will equip that real fast. Ring of Attack, Barrier Penetration, Staggering Hit. I suppose we'll do this Ring of Attack. I think that's what we'll do. I have gotten rid of so much stuff. Alright, so that should be everything. We will get her better things. Okay, so let's. There are bad guys. So these are not actually friends, by the way. These friends of Jenny. Yeah. Yeah. What do we have? Do we have more people? I don't think we do. Loot, though. So you were saying, take all. Depends on the show, genre, and tone to me. If the show takes itself super seriously, I will judge it in that sense. Yeah, that's how I feel too. I think, so I think that it's just really important to judge a show by its aesthetic, right? By its aesthetic attempts, right? So, for example, I know people who, like, I have these students. I have this one student who was a bit of a classical music snob and was trying to get me, because I was a professor, to admit that classical music was better, just objectively better than all pop music, which, as a pop music scholar, I just was not going to do. And the student said to me one day, because he figured, like, he kept trying to get me, right? Trying to get me to admit that classical music was just objectively better than pop music, which is, if you know me at all, that you know that's just never going to happen. So he says to me one day, he says, yeah, but surely you will admit that Beethoven is better than Britney Spears, thinking that this would get me, right? Like, ha ha ha, like, I would have to admit this. And I said to him, I said, not if you're at a party. Like, if I'm at a dance party, the last thing I want to listen to is Beethoven. I'd much rather listen to Britney Spears. And he was sort of surprised, because that's the point, right? I think that you can't judge Britney Spears by Beethoven standards, or vice versa. I mean, if I wanted to, I could say Beethoven's dance music sucks. Like, he's so bad at parties. But that wouldn't be judging Beethoven by what he was trying to do, and vice versa with Britney Spears. So, like, I try to judge the media by what it's trying to do. Ooh.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
No?
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Who is this guy?
Just say.
Ooh.
What is that?
Oh!
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
She's an elf. What is that supposed to mean? It is true. The bizarre outfit proved no match for arrows whatsoever. None whatsoever. Apparently, weird face masks do not protect your neck from arrows. So this must be Red Jenny. Let's see. Some say that. Who are you? Yes, I am. Why? I needed to question him. First off, I didn't even know who he was, so why did I need to question him? Yes, I am. Why? Feels a little defensive when I've got a cool person hair. So let's just go with this one.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sera. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Who is this person? Oh, alright. They have no pants. That's exciting. This woman has a funny sense of humor. I think we just killed them. We're a little badass right now.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste.
She is odd.
You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
I'm the strange one. I'd like a real introduction. First, you have to make sense. Did you set me up? Let's go with I'd like to have a real introduction.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sera. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Yeah. She's a little nuts, but my character doesn't care about nobles very much, so that seems very exciting. Can you provide noble allies? I doubt it. So you're offering spies? Offering spies.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, you need people or not. I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
She's hilarious. She's hilarious. Let's investigate, see if there's anything else we can find out. Why ask if I glow?
Back there you wanted to know if I glow. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere, and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Yeah, so, I just want to know who her people are. I think they're like scullery maids.
Friends of Red Jenny. You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
No, I get it. And I'm not going to say it sounds petty and criminal because I'm a Dalish elf. You know what I mean? I hang out. We do stuff. So yes, let's join.
All right, Sera. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these. You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something.
Yeah.
Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, she can actually join the party. She's a party joining person. She is obsessed with pants. Maybe she collects pants. I don't know. There could be a whole bunch of pants going on. But here's the thing. I am an archery rogue, so I don't need her hanging out in my party. Nor Varric, because both of them are ranged rogues, so we don't need them. But we do need Cassandra. We need Iron Bull, and let's keep going with Vivienne for a while. I didn't realize she was a full... See, these are things I didn't know, because I'm going in blind, unspoiled. And let's confirm them. And let's get loot. Well, that was exciting. I will level her up later. That is what I will do. Let us get loot. I just want to say, for the record, she is a hoot. She is funny. And she makes me laugh. And more loot. We killed a lot of people. I'm feeling like maybe super aggro Vivienne is the way to go. And I think that's it. So that's it, right? We can go? We leave? Alright, we're out of here. World map. That was fast. See, that was fast, folks. So let us... Valroy, don't have anything to do. We don't have anything to do there yet. I think we're going to go back, because I promised we would. We will go back to the Storm Coast and try to find these Grey Wardens. And where are we going to find them? We're all over here. So we should probably head here. And go there. That's what we're going to do. Hey everybody, this is Trooper SJP. This is the Academic Foxhole for those who are hanging out. And I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition. It's a blind playthrough. I just picked up 2 new characters, companions. That's really exciting. I feel like there's a guy with a mustache that looks like mine, because I have a handlebar mustache, who's out there somewhere, and I don't know where he is, but I assume we'll find him at some point in time, but I don't know where. If anybody knows where to find the... Oh, do I have... How many more companions do I have that I need to find? I have so many questions. Alright. Let's, You know what I didn't do? Potions. I did not equip potions. I have got... Yeah, Dorian. I don't know where you find him. I assume that's his name. Why is Sera with me? Oh. Vivienne, she should have the lyrium potion. And so now you have to decide who your party's gonna be. Yeah, for me, sometimes I don't decide. Sometimes I replenish. Blackwall. So these are 2 people I have to find, and I don't even know where they are. So I've got Vivienne, who's got. Who's with me? Varric is not with me. Iron Bull is with me, and Cassandra's with me. And let's actually have Iron Bull carry the Antivan Fire, because I feel like somebody should have Antivan Fire. And okay, so we've got a full complement of stuff, and we've got things to find on the map. I've got to find Blackwall. So these are wardens. I think we should try to find. Yeah, there are more companions than you can take. So yeah, I think I'll just sort of mix it up and see who works well. You know what I mean? And see how it goes. So I've got to find 2 more people. And we're going to try to go up and around north and see if maybe we can find these Grey Wardens. Oops, that's not what I want. I want... Nope, we didn't go far enough north. There we go. Alright. So let's see. Yeah, so here we are back in the Storm Coast, which is a place of wonderful weather. I think it's called the Storm Coast because it's a vacation destination where everyone likes to be. I may be being a bit facetious. Although, I will say, I don't mind rain. I grew up in San Francisco, so I had a lot of rain and fog, and I quite like rain and fog. Snow, I'm less excited about. But, is there somebody moving around over there? That's not what I want. Okay, so I keep pressing the wrong button to get to the map because I've been playing Elder Scrolls Online. Is it true, though, that the Dutch get nothing but rain? This is my question. Exactly! That is exactly correct. So I think we either have this cave or... See, well, let's go into this cave. Is this a cave? Yes? Oh, it's not even a real cave. It's a fake cave. What was that? I disapprove. So we need to get... I think maybe to the other side. And let's see if this will get us there. Okay. We don't get more rain than our neighboring countries, and of course, percentage-wise, it's not that bad. Oh! As Viking Lass started and is creating a guild in there, as it is her first... I didn't know that Viking Lass was doing ESO. What is her faction? Because I currently have a... I need to head a bit more westerly. So a bit more this way. Because I'm just starting. A friend of mine plays it. And so I thought it might be fun. But if there's a guild, I'm always happy to know about it. Does Viking Lass have her own... Outmere... Oh! I've got a... Okay. I think we should look around. We should also try to get You know, you say I've discovered Westridge, but I've not yet discovered how to get up here. Oh, yeah, that would be great. It is... I'm Trooper SJP, and I have a level 9. Hey! Okay. We have found something. There's a hut here. What else do we have here? We have... something over here, maybe? What is this? Oh, there's a shard. Right here on the cliff. Good thing my character is not afraid of heights. What do we have? I feel like we've got a bunch of mysteries right around here. Ooh. There's some loot. That's probably not what we're looking for, though. Yes, anyway, I would certainly love a guild invite. What is the name of the guild? I like learning things. What is this? Nothing interesting. It's an empty box. Alright, so we know that there is some sort of exciting... The Lasshold. Okay, that's cool. Does Viking Lass have her own Discord? Alright, let's see. We're looking for something. Looking. Ooh, examine. A Grey Warden's journal. We searched the area, but found no sign. If he was here, it was some time ago. The fishermen in this area are friendly, unlike some. Oh, I should go visit it. They remember how the Grey Wardens fought to save Ferelden in the last Blight. Though they had little, they shared some of their catch to give us better supper than we had tasted in weeks. They even deferred to me once they saw that I commanded the other Wardens, and there are few, even in Ferelden, who would watch an elf command men without pause. I've been keeping track of how it and Anna's Discord compare to the Legion one. You know, I want to be in Anna's Discord as well. I should be in all these Discords. They are friendly folk. After all, this land has suffered in the past years, and I hope they find some peace. Aww.
This belonged to the Wardens.
It did. I've got to go and get... I've got to go to both Viking Lass and Anna's Discord and see what's up. That's what I have to do. So let's see. It looks like we have another bit of... Oh! What is this? Oh, that's fine. Is ruled by Katie Cat. She is super active there. Oh, interesting. I'm a mod for Viking for some reason, so I pay a bit more attention to it. Well, okay, clearly we have at least 3 people hanging out here, but only 2 people are listed on our thing. That's just a... Okay, there are a lot of, enemies right now. But we will try to kill them all. I don't know where they all came from. They just sort of showed up out of nowhere. But that's alright. How many... Hey, Crit Witch! Okay, so we just killed a bunch of people. That was great. But there's something in this broken down hut? First off, there's loot, which is always good. A Chantry Circle Stub. I don't know what that means. There's also this loot. A Belt of Melee Defense. Also doesn't look bad. So what do we have here? Ooh. A Grey Warden's journal. Still no trace of him, though I feel the darkspawn on the ground below. Could he be lurking close to them? Perhaps preparing to die with honor? I doubt it. But it is the only lead we have so far. I confess that this seems a fool's errand at times, given how much is at stake. We saw bandits harassing the fishermen and we intervened. The fishermen thanked us, though I fear the bandits will return again in greater numbers, and we will not always be here to help. Nevertheless, as long as we are here, the fishermen are safe. The dreams continue as they do every night. They make it hard for us to sleep, but we must persist. Hopefully the others will have found a solution by the time we return. In the meantime, I sing the song of Andrel to myself to clear my mind as best I can.
The wardens must have moved on.
Hey, Crit Witch.
Going to where, I wonder?
They're searching for someone. But they can't ignore the breach. Whoever the wardens are seeking, he's led them away from here.
And, I have some more alcohol. Grey whiskey, right wine, conscription ale. This sounds of poor quality. Let's see. Perhaps local to a handful of Grey Warden companies, these spirits reflect a custom or legend. Born of utility, allowed to seize goods to aid their cause, wardens combine half-full bottles to save space while traveling. Never fully emptied or, as with a kettle, cleaned, each eventually takes on a base flavor as unique as the warden carrying it. What do we care? Nothing burns like the first cup. Could be a fact, could be tribute. It does seem as though the bottles range farther than the namesake warden could. A bottle marked Vintage Warden Reardon, serve yourself. Hello, Salute! So, we just got a whole bunch of stuff, which is pretty awesome. We don't know where those Grey Wardens are now. Something mysterious is happening. Let's see where we're at. There's something down here. There's a rift. There's stuff up here that is close, so I think we should maybe head south and see if we can head west. Let's see where we can go. Could be interesting. And maybe actually it turns out there's like a really easy way to get up to this area that we didn't even pay attention to. Yeah, you know, I really... Because I like Anna, and I need to be on her. Sadly, she tends to stream during the day when I am working. That is sad times for me. But I am going to get there and hang out more. Let's see. Oop. I feel like we're going really far afield, but we're exploring. We don't know where we will find ourselves. We might find something interesting. We'll get a little... Oh, that would be great. Now they do stream, right? They do Misfits and Mayhem together. On Monday nights. They're the D&D game. Oh, you mean have Anna on one of Lauren's Tuesdays or Sundays, you mean? But yeah, but that doesn't give us the chance to help Anna. Huh. I've got to... Yeah, I know that she streams daily, though, right? I mean, that's a... She's a daily streamer, I think, which is awesome. Hey, in case anybody cares, I got my RAM I picked it up from my office. Yeah, they do. Yeah, early in the day, and I usually cannot do it. Side note, oh, there are bad guys over there. We should kill them. What did I want to tell you all? I wanted to tell you something. What was it? It was, oh yeah, so I got RAM. I've not installed it yet. Can I just say that Vivienne's Winter's Grasp is, like, super badass. Yeah, so I got RAM. I haven't installed it yet, but I will be installing it, which means my computer will be a little... Because, it's, you know, my computer's 5 years old now. It still works. Sheep is better than... This is also true. But it's getting better, right? We're in a sort of a better space. Or use, I should say... oh, here's the thing. Let's read this. What is it? Journal found on the Storm Coast. Excerpt from a journal found at a camp on the Storm Coast. I still spare the I wonder who this is. I still bear the scars of his anger, but the blades cared little of our pasts. As Trafir served his master, as Caesarion heard the Maker, the lowest and most lost may still find their way. We will be taken care of. We need only to have faith. That's what Ivor says, anyway. Huh. Okay. Well, there was some sort of camp here. Right by this sort of interesting old statue. Huh. I wonder who stayed here. And I wonder where we are. Well, apparently we're going to be heading towards a rift because we're walking this way. This is apparently what we're doing. Surprise. Why are you so upset right now? We're not going to kill anything. We're just going to get elf root. It's fine. Oh no, we are going to kill those things. Where did it go? Did you see it? I think it's killing rams right now, which is sad. We're going to keep going this way. So anyway, I'm really excited because I can add the RAM, which will make my computer faster, which means I think I'll be able to stream from my computer now. I do have to figure out how to... I want to have a second... I don't have a second monitor, but I think I can use my iPad as a second monitor. There's software that will let you do it, and so I just have to go and work that out. That's all. And once I work it out, it'll be fine. So, we're heading this way. This is exactly what I'm saying! God was we watching. How many hours is that game? Is it like a long one or is it a short one? I'm just curious. I wonder where we're going. Right now we're just exploring, heading off this direction because it seems like a good direction to go. And... oh! That's cool. So I've been looking into my schedule, and I think I might go on Thursdays. Right. I think I might go on Thursdays because Monday and Tuesdays are open mics at this local place.
You will address me as Enchanter Vivienne, court mage to the Empire of Orlais, or Madame de Fer, not Viv.
Oh, right, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am works as well.
Yes, if you live in... yeah, right. So we're just gonna... ooh, look, big old statues. Oh, hey, more big old statues. We are going into the old way. Yeah, so I was thinking... so Mondays and Tuesdays... so Mondays, I can't really do anything because I've got work things I have to do. Programming with students and that kind of a thing. Tuesdays is Random Tuesdays. Wednesdays is Corpse Sins. Thursdays is Critical Role, but that starts at 10 o'clock in the evening for me, which means I could easily play an hour or two before that without any trouble at all. So I'm thinking maybe Thursdays. And also, Thursdays is late enough in the week that no matter what's going on teaching-wise, I probably won't have to do any kind of class prep. So, that is what I'm thinking. So, where are we? We're close to a cave. I just want you to know that I'm just sort of hanging out and seeing what there is to see. Oh, what there is to see is apparently some kind of thing to murder. And it's dead. Don't worry about it. We killed it. I don't even know what it was, but we killed it. Oh, spiders? We just kill lots of things. Oh, hi, spider. Yeah. So this cave is full of spiders. In case anybody wanted to know, it's cool. I want to know if there's exciting things in this cave besides spiders. Looks like not so much. Anyway, let me know about the Elder Scrolls Online. I have a if it bleeds, we can kill it. I have basically an archer rogue. You might be finding a pattern here. Who's Bosmer, so it can hang out in the Aldmeri Dominion. I also just made that left person's level 9. I also have a level 5 sorcerer. I don't normally play magic users. You should play hybrids. Oh look! It's a rift. It's a rift. I am going to go all stealthy because there's a bunch of them that are trying to weaken me and I don't like it. I'm going to disrupt that rift. I'm going to try to disrupt the rift. You play a lot of casters. Let's see. Okay. There are a lot of these ghosts. There are a lot of them. Ooh, here we go. Disrupt the rift. It's interesting. I tend to play... Are you guys okay? Where are you all? How are you feeling? You should take... Alright, so let's hold on. What's going on here for a moment? Oh no! I'm sorry. You know, it's because I don't actually... Hey, Krellin. It's because I don't remember what... I don't know which channel I should sort of put the alert. Because we've moved things around. Do you think I should just put it in, basically, right, the general attack? I don't know. So let's have her... Oop. That's not what I wanted. I want... Where is that? Is it this one? No. Okay. What is that? I'm looking for... Oh, it's here. Oh, wow. I have no more lyrium poultice, but you need to take a healing potion. And you need to take a healing potion. The hideout. Yes, I will put it in the hideout. And then I need to get back to me, and I need to figure out what is going on here with our lives. Why are we all dying? I feel like we should be fine, right? There's not much left. So, I think we're good. I just need to close this rift. Alright. Closed. That is great. Hey! And then we've got a thing up here. We should also loot. We should loot a lot. Ooh. Hey, Krillin. Sorry, was elsewhere and forgot manners. Yes. Vivienne, this is your thing. Thank you. Sorry about that, Krellin. I will remember to do it in the sort of in the general hideout next time around. I am sorry. I am a bad human being. Let's see. We have something looty going on. Ah, there we go. I'm hoping we can get some better gear for my mage. Ooh. Loot! Ferelden's scout hat. I hope it's really good. Thank you. Thank you, PH. I was forgetful. But also, you know, you only want to... Wow. Do you hear that? There are probably lots of shards around here, maybe? This is our little mini game when we are looking for shards. It's... Oh. There's one. So I was saying in Mass Effect, I tend to play Sentinel, which is like a mana user / tech person hybrid, which I really like. So I don't always avoid casters. Okay. We will get those shards. So yeah, I don't always avoid casters, but I like rogues. Lyrium Falls. Through the mist, the water shone a brighter blue than the outside sea. I knew they would come soon. From the journal of Molly Heslin, dated 9-3 Dragon, sealed in Kinloch Hold, the circle tower at Lake Calenhad, when Heslin was made tranquil. Oh. Oh, really? Ah. Well, this is interesting. You know, I don't tend to do tanks because I don't know, I want more... I like sneaking. Just in case I forget, send me a Discord DM at some point with your ESO account name and a character name. I've had... Oh. I think my ESO account name is Trooper SJP. I would have to check. But the character who's currently level 9 and who is in the Aldmeri Dominion is Beige because of... I will look it up and I will send you. But his name is Beige because... inspired by the game. Beige Kahari, I believe, actually. I'm pretty sure Beige Kahari. But I will look it up and I will tell you. It's an account-based guild invite, I believe. Experience Beige! So if it's for the entire account and not just the hello, and not just the particular name, I'm pretty sure it's Trooper SJP. All dead. Experience Beige. I just think that I think the Experience Beige thing is so hilarious that I sort of can't handle it. Just side note, in case anybody wanted to know. We have another spider, don't we? We do. Yeah, who doesn't like Beige? Beige is great. So let's loot. I think some people are going to be going through lyrium potions like whoa. So, we should have... Oh. Another... I'm sorry you can't see the spider very well. We just killed it. Oh. We've activated a thing. I kind of feel like we're really badass right now. Like, we're just really efficient getting all the stuff. But I feel like there's one more shard. Black Lotus. Doesn't sound at all ominous. Alright, let's see. There's one more, right? Oh, it's this way. Alright. So we just have to head this way, I think.
My dear Cassandra, whatever persuaded you to bring Varric to the Conclave?
I wanted him to testify about the events at Kirkwall to the Divine.
He wrote all of that down, did he not? He didn't need to come in person.
The Divine also wanted him to autograph her copy of Hard in Hightown.
I will tell you, Divine Justinia seems really cool. She seems awesome. Yeah. Now the question is, how much does the Black Lotus card cost? Is it like... I heard like multiple $1,000s is what I heard. Which seems outrageous to me. I mean, that's crazy, right? No? Okay, I think we've done this entire cave, so we can peace out here. Long River. Now, hold on, let's see what we have here. We have... It looks like all the rest of the stuff is over this direction. What is up here? Shards on the coast. Oh, there's a shard there. 2K for the cheapest version of the card. How much for the most expensive version of the card? Would be my question. Because, you know, I play card games, but I never played Magic. 6, 5. That's a lot of money. But it's like a big rare card, right? Still, that's a lot of money. Ooh. Yeah, so I play card games. Let's claim this quarry, shall we? On the one auction thing I just checked. Oh. So, back when Magic first started, there were a couple of other games that were, card games that were competitors for Magic. This was before Magic, before Magic became Magic. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was a game, it was big, but we didn't know it would, you know, be the dominant one. And so I was playing, Vampire the Masquerade, also known as Jihad, and Mythos. And those are my card games that I used to play. I actually just went to a tournament because it turns out people are still playing Vampire: The Eternal Struggle all these years later. It's been years and people are still playing it 20 years later. So I went and went to a tournament where they were playing it, and I played it. It's been fun. I still have all my cards. I got some off of eBay, and so I've been introducing my students to this awesome game, which is I love. But more contemporaneously, I am playing Game of Thrones, the LCG. I play Conquest and Doomtown, although those two games have been cancelled. So it's mostly Arkham Horror, the brand new LCG, and Game of Thrones, although I will still play Conquest and Doomtown. I will say, I really, really like the LCG format. I like that we don't have, that it's basically not chasing. I like that it's not chasing rares, right? That you get what you get. I appreciate that very much. Wow. Are we gonna be okay? No, we're fine. Yeah, so, I think that Fantasy Flight is coming out with another collectible card game, but I really like LCGs as a format. I like knowing what cards you're going to get and just being able to get the cards you want to get and not have to worry about chasing rares. I like it. Okay, what do we have here? More bears. These bears, man, they're dangerous. And there are a lot of them. But it's cool. We're just gonna kill the bears. Like, no offense to Bears fans. Oh, this is a new bear. Oops. Gosh. These bears are really, really tough. And there is another bear. And you need to not kill me. That is no good. We've got two bears going on. That is bad. That is really bad. These bears are, like, not in a good space. Ah! Ooh. Why are bears so hardcore in this game? Ooh. Yeah, you know, those bare necessities. Those simple bare necessities. So I think we need to have a little bit of using potions. You have Antivan Fire. That is less useful for you. Okay. That was a fight. I need to remember that I have poison and that I have Antivan Fire because I've not been using all of my potions. This is a true statement. So I think we can just sort of continue on following this river and be fine. That's what we're going to do. We're going to just follow the river. It'll be great. And then we'll head over to that new space where there's more stuff for us. And I think more adventure awaits for us in this space. I don't know what it is exactly, but I think it'll be good. Let's see. I really think that we probably could have taken a, the bees? Ooh. The bees grenade? Bees grenade? That sounds, very promising. I like creepy grenades. Just so you guys don't care, but you know, I'm teaching a class on 1960s spies in media and music, and last night before I went to bed, I tried to do a little bit of reading for pleasure, and this wasn't exactly for pleasure, it was for work, but I just read this really short story called James Bond in New York. He doesn't like New York. It was really interesting. It was very, very short, and I might have my students read it. There's not much music in it, but he does mention going to the Savoy Ballroom. Man from Uncle. Oh, it will be there. It will be there. There are people up there. Who are those people? Yes. Oh, those are bad guys. So we're going to... Why can we not kill the bad guys? It's a good question. Well, we're going to do it anyway. Ooh. What was I going to tell you? Oh yeah, anyway, the short story does mention that James Bond liked to go to the Savoy Ballroom, and that he also was listening to some jazz. So we can sort of think about like jazz and the Playboy, so I think that'll work out. Plus there's so much name dropping of products, like so much product placement. and it's really, really short. So I think it could work well for the class. But I want to read some of the other short stories beforehand. I just wish there were more... I wish Le Carré did something that was shorter that I could... Because they have a lot of watching and reading to do that's all academic. So I don't want to make them... I don't want to give them too much. You know what I mean? I want to be kind. Okay. But when Eredensk, what I wanted to say about pleasure is that I try to read fiction at night because I'm reading a lot of academic texts, nonfiction, all the time. And so I'm trying to give myself some nonfiction pleasant stuff. Love the waves. The waves are so good. We're getting so much... we're gathering so many materials. I also, side note, think we need to find a place where we can restock our potions. Look at this ocean. So I grew up on the West Coast with great waves, like amazing waves, big, impressive waves, and really steep drop-offs. Playing in the ocean was always a bit of an adventure and kind of dangerous. And now I'm on the northeast, and I don't know how I feel about... Like, I just have to go and see what I think about the ocean here. Because I don't know. Right? Those waves are so gorgeous. I don't know who programmed this water animation, but whoever did it, whoever created that, like, more power to you. I've got special magic that makes it so that I never get wet. That's, Oh, we have a campsite that's right around here. So, I can go and get healed up, and there's a lot of Black Lotus. What is all of this? This looks impressive. Yeah, but that is not a campsite. That is something really exciting. Our campsite, actually, I think is back here. So I think we're going to just go get ourselves healed up, because I think we're in a little bit of a iffy space. It'll take 2 seconds. Which I think, right? Is this... Am I lying to you? I'm not lying to you. This should be our campsite. Right over here. Alright. No, have no fear. It will take us 2 seconds, and then we'll find out what that thing is. Campsite? I keep doing that. Sorry. It's a thing I apparently like to do. Freak out my party mates by, Okay. Hey, everyone.
Nothing to report, sir.
Alright. But let's do... Where is it? We want the potions. I have not used anything. Oh, I actually think we're just all replenished now. And we should just rest so that we heal up. Alright, Oh! You know what I have not done? I have not saved. Paladin, you did not remind me. Save. Alright, so we're great. And there was a thing right over there that we wanted to see what it was. Because maybe it will be really exciting. If I had died, I would have been so sad. Save! Thank you, Paladin Hunk. It is much appreciated. So what do you think this big place is with Elfroot? You know, with torches. Oh wait, actually that's not it. There's something here. What is... We are looking for a thing. Collect a shard. Oh, there's a shard. Shard.
Iron Wolf, is there anything I can do to assist you more effectively in combat?
No, I'm good.
You do so much fighting at the front. I would help, however I may. If my skills can weaken your opponents to make your fight easier, please let me know.
Well, nobody fights well when their clothes are on fire. But honestly, I do really like the ice. Whatever works for you then, ma'am.
I'm always happy to help.
I like this developing rapport between Iron Bull and... Well, I can't get in here. It's a cave. I can't get in. What's the point of that? Maybe this is a cave for later? I like this rapport between Vivienne and Iron Bull. It is hilarious. Right? Okay, so it looks like there are more things we can do up here. Let's walk around and see what we can find. I wonder if we actually might be almost done with the Storm Coast. Oh, I just super killed that person. Oh, that person is not dead yet. Who is this person, and why are they taking so long to die? They are really hardcore, whoever this person is, in a way that makes me feel a little nervous. Oh man, let's, can I use a poison? I cannot use a poison. Now I can use a poison. Because, right? Does this person just not die? What is up? Who is this person? This is super intense. I mean, we're not gonna die, but, you know. I don't know. This makes me a little concerned that this battle's going on so long, and this person is not dead. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, Cassandra. Who was that person that we just murdered without asking? And did we get good stuff? We got a glowing key. Use the key to open the cabin. I know, right? Like, that was super, super intense. I don't know, and I just murdered them. Sort of rude. So we now have a key for a cabin that I don't know where it is. Let's go this way. This huge sort of old, ancient Aldmeri, right? That's what they call them. You know what? I don't even think this is where we're... Alright, we need to figure out how to get there. Maybe we can get there this way? Do you know what? This is a side note. It's not a side note. It's related to exactly what's happening right now. I don't think we can get this way. What I kind of like about Dragon Age Inquisition is that it's not always obvious how to get from one point to the next, right? That there is a sense of exploration, or at least sort of vaguely quasi-platforminess about it, in that you have to actually figure out how to get from point A to point B. And that is very interesting. I like that. Did you hear that sort of werewolfy howl in the background? I'm sure it's fine. Have they? Oh, they have leveled up! Hey! PH, thank you for letting me know. Let's level up. There's a section of the area that I think this tied to... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so Cassandra's just gone up a level, and we're like having her be all this thread all the time. Ring the bell, lots of bonus damage. That seems good. When you use a shield while your movement is not slowed as much. And then let's have her protect all of the people. And then we're looking at Iron Bull, who is mostly running around here at the moment. So let's give him the super advanced version of this. And then we'll fill them all out. Okay. So, we are trying to find, eventually, how to get up here. Because there are... Ooh. Red lyrium, see? There are ways to get here. I wonder if we have to go around this way. Alright. We are going to experiment, my friends. We're going to see if we can find a way to this other part of the map. Ooh. That does not look promising, although maybe you have to go around. Because this does not look all that passable, if you see what I'm saying. Well, let's... Maybe there is a way... We're not getting up this way. We're not getting up that way. I just feel like this big, huge statue is a big sign saying, "Look at me." Which, you know, it totally is. But there may not actually be a way through. I'm gonna do my best. Oop. Let's see. Oop. Can I get up here? Ooh. This way? Alright, we are going to try really hard. I don't know. I want to get up to this rock. I feel like I'm gonna die. Nope. Nope. Ouch. I was afraid that I would fall off the rock and die. And I didn't die, but I did fall off the rock. Hey, there are more people here hanging out. I am Trooper SJP. This is the Academic Foxhole. I play video games and overthink them. This is my Saturday stream, which is mostly... which is Dragon Age Inquisition at the moment. And I might add a Thursday stream for shorter games. At the moment, I'm just trying to figure out how to get to... See, like, there's no door there, right? And I don't know if I can... See, I feel like I should be able to get up here. Like so? No? Come on, be nice to me. They're not going to be nice to me, are they? I am convinced that there's a way over here, but I also think that I'm delusional, and there is not a way over here. So I think, actually, we're going to have to go this other direction on the map that we haven't gone. I think we have to go south, and maybe... Well, you know what we can do, although I don't think this will work. We can try to see if we can go around the water, the direction of the water. I don't think we can, because I think we'll just get killed by the waves. So we're going to save. Save. So I don't think we can go around. I think that we will be killed by the waves. But we can try. Nope. Alright, so we're going to have to go the only way. With the delusional, do often have conflicts with reality. Thank you. You know, I'm trying. So we're going to go... I think we're just going to have to head south and see if there will be a passage. if there'll be a passage. That's just going to be... Oop. That's it. And maybe we will find a way where we need to go. I don't know, though. I'm skeptical. Yes, it's the scenic road. And let's look at the scenery. These mountains are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm feeling not bad about it myself. The question is there a way? There's got to be a way. But I don't yet know what that way is. Which, by the way, is not frustrating me. I think it's kind of cool. So we were here, and the question is, can we make our way... all the rocks are super, super wet. I don't know. We're gonna just try. See that? I like all the jumping. You know, this is my I do this to honor Lauren, who gave us the mantra, ABJ, always be jumping. I wonder what one of these days I want to go and compose some music for video games. Not like I don't have enough. Actually, I actually did compose music for a video game. Only one song though, but I have a song in a video game. Yes, it is a good mantra to have. But I actually do have a song in a published video game. So there is that. Let's see if maybe this way will get us there. But I do want to do... But that was only one song. It was done in collaboration with another composer. Right? Okay, this looks like something. This looks like something very, very promising. So let's do it. So, but I would like to just do a whole score myself. That would be really great. Alright.
I've heard your uncle is a Mortalitasi, Cassandra.
You've heard correctly. Necromancy is not uncommon in Navarra.
You must understand, the rumors in
20.
the south surrounding Mortalitasi...
I have always found the practice morbid, but the stories one hears outside Navarra. Such fascinations reveal far more about the teller than the truth.
Cassandra's grown on me. There's something about her, no-nonsenseness that I think is sort of great. So, here's the thing. I think we've now found our way to where we need to go. Or have we... We're back here again. That's not where I want to be. Do you think we have to go down? No. We've been here. Right? That's Illyrium Falls. Well, that's no good. Look, there is a way to get here, and I want to know how we get there. That's what I want to know. Alright, so let's head back this way. But these huge mountain ranges, my friends. I feel like there has got to be some secret way around that I don't know. I think if you just walk up the mountain, right? You just walk up the mountain. A coastal town with ships. I did not see... I believe this game is basically all overland except for fast travel, but you can't fast travel to a place that you haven't been to yet, right? Like I can't set active... Oh, look at this. Wait, this is all red lyrium. This is all red lyrium, which might actually... Oh, look. Use the key to open the cabin. Let's do that. Maybe that will give us something. Let's go back and let's see if this... Where is this cabin? Small Grove Camp. A glowing key. So, we're just going to go over there and travel to this camp and get that. We're going to open up that key, and maybe that red lyrium thing we can't actually do until later. This is perhaps a possibility. So, we need to get... Yeah, I think you're probably right. So we're just going to open up this locked key, this locked cabin, and then see where our life takes us from there in the most exciting ways possible. Where's this cabin? Well... By the way... locked keys are always a problem. Passage? Oh, that passage will take us up there. Which I don't know if we actually need to go that way. Let's see. We might need to go that way, but we might not. We might be able to actually make it to the cabin this way. By always be jumping. Did you hear that, big monster? It's cool. We need to keep heading east and then a little bit north. So we can go... maybe this way? Oop! Hey now. We're, if my companions can make it over there, I can make it over there. And what I certainly don't want to do is fall off this cliff. That's no fun. You know what? We'll do it. We're gonna go this way. Hey! I feel like they really want me to fall off and die. But I, do not want to fall off and die, so that's just, those are my feelings, in case you wanted to know. We're going to make it across this way. Alright, you know, I think that my character is going to have the most amazing calves. You know what I mean? Like, this is just my feeling on this matter. I'm very fit. It makes me feel guilty that I haven't been to the gym in a couple of weeks. Look at us. Look at us. Apostate's Landing. Yeah, I think it's one of two things is my thought. Either it is like that because that's the sort of geology of the place. It's either like it's geology or the ancients made it that way. Let's open up the door. Loot. Take it all. Alright, but there's a mystery in here. I think. More loot. But... look, it's a secret door! What's in here? Ooh. Well, let's read this. Notes found in a mage's hand. An excerpt from a manifesto on mage rights. The page is worn and creased as though read many times. Andraste suffered at the hands of magisters. Thus, she feared the influence of magic. But, if the Maker blamed magic for the magisters' actions in the Black City, why would he still gift us with it? The oppression of mages stems from the fears of men, not from the will of the Maker. A few personal thoughts are scrawled below. The fears of men? If they stay away, there will be no fear. This place is remote enough. Strange to hear no one talking in the other room, to feel no eyes watching me. I miss it sometimes. But if that was not the will of the Maker, then perhaps this is. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so where does this lead? Special loot? Mighty offensive tonic recipe. That sounds really good.
This place is creepy.
Oh. Yeah. This place is super creepy. Why are there dead people in Harlequin outfits? What'd you guys do down here? Well, I will just loot the dead people's house. That's not creepy. Get some heavy armor. Yeah, super creepy, friends. We're gonna leave this house of death. How about that? Let's do that. Let's leave the house of... Yeah, there are some questions we do not ask. My friends, I think... Yeah, it's true, they're dead. They won't need it anymore. I think we've, Wait, what is up here? Okay, so it looks like we may not have done this astrarium and this rift. So, I think we've done this one, though. I think so. So let's go to this camp and then head north. And then I think that's awesome. And then let's, I don't think we have any... Do we have any requisitions? We could do this. Yeah, so let's do this Storm Coast geographical survey. Geological survey. And that's fine. And... Oop. Equip some potions, we're good. And our requisitions officer...
I've news, sir.
Report.
What is it? You may want to look into this.
What do we have? Oh, anti-venom requisition on the coast. Anti-venom requisition? Can we do that? What do we need? We need spider ichor. Okay, so we have to look out for spider ichor. That's what we're looking for. And from there, we need to head north, it looks like. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, let's see if we can head east, just to check out that one. That might be tricky. Right? I mean, yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, they're standing out in the rain because they're on guard duty. So, you know, I imagine there are like 80 more soldiers inside the tent just smoking and joking, as we used to say. That's my... Yeah, I've looked... Oh. I think I've spotted all these shards. Sorry. Don't freak out, everybody. My companions tend to freak out when I, you know. Alright, so... It is, actually. It is exactly a TARDIS tent. Which is a little bit weird, but that's cool. So we're gonna have to go through this cave, I think. And maybe there'll be spiders there. That won't be bad. Alright, so I cannot remember how you, sprint. But it's okay, we're going through this cave. and there'll probably be spiders there, and then we will get Spider Ichor, and everything will be great. So, let's kill whatever that is. It was a spider. It was a spider. How convenient that we need Spider Ichor, and there are a lot of spiders in here. I'm feeling pretty great about this myself. Well, that's a big spider. I'm glad I'm not afraid of spiders. Hey, do you guys want to hear a story? I'm going to tell you a story. When I was in college, I was an RA. And I went to college in California, Northern California. And, you know, when you're an RA, people sometimes freak out at you. And they're freaked out about stuff, and they want you to fix things. And I was an RA for all first year students. Ooh, more loot. So,
my dear Cassandra, I am
oh, they're talking.
How well organized the Inquisition was in the aftermath of the conclave.
It was chaos. I would hardly call it organized.
Perspectives, darling. The Chantry hasn't even found the right vestments for issuing a statement on the Divine's death.
Being more flexible than the Chantry is not a difficult goal.
Take your victories where you can, dear.
I am loving that right there. That was snarky in the best way. So anyway, right, so here I am. I'm an RA for first year. This is related to the spiders, I swear. So I'm an RA for first year students. And it's like 1 or 2 in the morning, and I'm up, of course. I will pause and give orders if the battle seems to be super, super intense. That is sort of currently where I'm at it. If we can sort of do it... Oh, hi. If we can do the battle... Oh yeah, I should probably do that. I'm just gonna say, if we can do the battle without doing the big orders, then we'll just do it, and like you know, let the peeps do their thing. Oh, I cannot save right now because there's a bear, and I'm gonna try to get away. Where are my friends? Why am I the only one here? Friends? Anyone? So look, where are my friends? Where are they? I don't know where they are. And I find it very distressing that I don't know where my friends are. Because I need them? Because there are enemies. I can't see them. They don't seem to be anywhere. Oh, there they are. What are they doing over there? What are you all doing over there? Don't go over there. Come over here. You should hang out with me. Alright, I see how it is. I'm going to have to manually move you all over. What are you doing? You guys are all stuck. None of this is good. All right, hold on. Now I'm gonna have to go in this space because I need to get everybody. Select. I need everybody over here, and not. I know, right? All right, everybody, come over here. Okay, now we're gonna go back. And no, don't go over there. Why are you all the worst? Come over here. Y'all need to come over here. This is, there's some bad pathfinding here is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. This is great. Now you're gonna... No. None of you guys go over there. You all need to come over here. None of this. You all are so ridiculous sometimes. And I realize I haven't finished telling this story, and I will tell you. This is what happened. It was 1 or 2 in the morning, and I was, you know, being the... Did we just kill that bear? Sweet. It doesn't look like it's dead. It's not dead. Are you... But it's... You know what? We're just going to keep going. Anyway... So, there I was. Oh, man. I feel super not good about any of this. You know, I feel like my friends are again in this terrible space. And I would like them not to be stuck in this pathfinding space. It is really irritating. Alright, and now I'm going to have to get Iron Bull to actually go over there manually. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Sorry about this. The pathfinding was not good, and all of my companions are in this, like, bad way. Alright, I think we're in. I think we're fine now. Okay. Sorry that my friends were all incompetent there for a moment. Anyway, so it's 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, as I was saying. Oh, I can probably save now. And I'm sort of working late, as you do. Just sort of dealing with, you know, just writing. And then I get this panicked knock on the door, this very insistent and urgent knock on the door. And I'm thinking, what is this? Crazy urgent knock on the door. What is this all about? So, let me loot this. So I open the door, and there's this student, and she's in a panic, right? And she's like, oh my god! And side note, our residence halls have, libraries in them, right? So, the student says to me, oh my gosh, you have to come, there's this giant spider in the library, and you have to come and kill it. So I'm being called, like, I thought somebody had died, right? Like, I thought that somebody was injured, somebody had died. I thought we had a serious, serious problem here. But instead of a serious, serious problem, I'm being told that there's some spider in the library that I have to... Ooh, hi. That I have to kill. And I was like, really? Well, alright. There's some spider in the library. This doesn't seem like a big deal to me. So I go off into the library, and like there's this sort of like central table. Exactly. And so I go to this, and like on the central table, there's another student who's standing on the table, freaked out. And the minute she sees me, she like leaps off the table out of the library. And I'm like, okay, so where is this spider that I'm supposed to kill? And they're like, can't you see it? And I was like, how am I supposed to see this spider? We're in a library. And they sort of point over to a corner, right, of the library. So I'm like, all right, well, let me see what this is all about. And I go... And I walk towards the corner, and what do I see? I see a spider that is as big as my hand. It is the biggest spider that I have ever seen in my entire life. I think we can give her this better staff now, by the way. I was freaked out. Like, I understand now. Why can we not use this? That's level 11. We actually don't have a better staff for her. No, it wasn't. It was what we call, it was a wolf spot, because the campus I went on was a little bit, I mean, it was in a city, but it was in a wooded area of the city. So this was not a pet. It was a wolf spider. Now the question is, did I scream and run for my life? I couldn't scream because there were people behind me who were freaking out, right? So now, if I had been alone, maybe I would have screamed for my life, because that spider was really distressing. Do you know what I mean? It was very distressing. But I couldn't freak out because my students were freaking out. So, I had brought my combat boot with me to sort of kill the spider, but I was looking at my combat boot and I was thinking this combat boot might not be big enough to kill this spider. Anyway, because they were screaming, I didn't scream. I did kill the spider. I was afraid that it was going to jump at me before I killed it, so it was a really sort of, it was stressful, is what I was going to say. I was stressed. This is not the direction I need to go. I need to go maybe north? I think I've done this Estorm, so I think I just need to head north. So let's do that. Yeah, no, it was huge, and I was not amused. I was not happy with that situation at all. It was not making me happy. It was as big as my hand. It was, yes, late at night, I see the spider. Anyway, I thought it was funny because I thought they were, like, you know, overreacting. But no, they were not overreacting. That was a huge frickin' spider. So, you know, I get it. Alright, we're heading north and a little bit east. And we're going to see if we can get to where these other areas are. We want to head... Alright, well... And now it has Claudia's face. Oh my gosh. And Claudia's really great French accent? That is the best ever. It was on Claudia showed up on one of Lauren's streams, and she sent the funniest thing. She was like, I need a P.O. box so that... Hello, Great Cove. So that if people want to hire me for voice acting, they can. And I just want to see... Now I want a game where Claudia voice acts everything. This is what I want in my life. Alright, we can make it down here. This is alright. That's true. That is true. Alright, we're going to try to find ourselves in a decent location, and then we will see what we've got. I think, you know what, folks? I think we're almost done with the Storm Coast. I really, really do. But I also think, more sense at least, let's go this way. Oh, they're bad guys. Let's kill them. I just think we should kill lots of bad guys and murder them. Those are my feelings. Which we're gonna do pretty easy. It's fine. But there is loot. Loot is the best because loot supports the Inquisition.
Gotta be fun getting a campfire going in this.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think camping here is fun at all. I think camping here is the worst. Well, maybe not the worst, but I think it's bad. Yeah, no. I think Claudia is just the best. I really like, in the last episode of Corpse Sins, when, Elsie was being like, you can't, don't you hurt Crom, and da-da-da-da, and it was, Fang's sort of maturity, that moment, being like, Krama's an adult, and Krama's going to do what Krama's going to do, was really amazing, because Fang can be sort of spastic sometimes, and just to see Fang, like, pull out the adult voice was really amazing. I mean, Claudia was so good that episode. So good. I was very, very impressed, and it was this sort of really great new layer for Fang that I was really impressed by, and the last episode was really, really good. We're going this way because I think there's some cool thing up here. This is another good question. But you know, when they were talking about, it was a little teacher moment, and I was like, oh, I bet Claudia's a good teacher. What I was thinking, I don't know where we're walking, by the way, but it's a place we haven't been, I don't think. Or maybe we actually have been here. But there was a thing I was thinking about. I was thinking about, did I just lose my train of thought? Teacher moment. Oh, yeah, no, about the multiple limbs. The Shiva sexual. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me a little bit of The Watchmen, right? When Dr. Manhattan has all those clones of himself, and he's making love with the Silk Spectre, and then all of a sudden all the multiple versions of him show up, and she's a little bit, because they're multiple hands, right? And she's a little freaked out. She's like, what is going on here? Anyway. Oh my gosh. I'm really excited as well. Hey, look. Oops, we have a thing. We have an astrarium. Ooh, alright. These things can always be a little bit complicated. Yeah, right? So let's try doing this. No, that's not going to work. Restart. I'm really excited for Tyler to play, so we need to maybe start down here. Here. So let's do this. So I'm just trying to get the knack of figuring out this puzzle. So, boom. Okay. I think we do this. Here, here, here. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da! Constellation Servani. Referred to as the Chained Man in common parlance, the constellation Servani is traditionally represented by a man dragging a heavy chain behind him. This is thought to be an ancient Tevinter representation both of Andoril, the old god of slaves, and of the Tevinter system of slavery itself. The representation of Servani has been used by the Trisalis Guild for well over 2,000 years, according to their claim, and is visibly imprinted upon the armor of both juggernauts, the giant golems guarding the gates to the city of Menranthus, from A Study of Thundosian Astronomy by Sister Orin Petrarchius. Ooh. It's pointing over that way. That is loot. So, that's cool. I think we have some stuff here. I don't think we can just jump off this cliff. I think that's not going to work out well for us. So I think we have to make our way down. But there is something over there, and we should see what it is. They're houses. Oh, gosh. I should call it a day soon, but I feel like we're not in a good resting location. What we have to do is we have to find that last camp, and then we can go. This is our goal. We're going to make it to that last camp, setup camp. Hello. What's in here? Nothing much, actually. I think we might have been here before. I think that's true. Let's look. Actually, we've been to this camp before. See? Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to just fast travel here. Actually, we don't need to. We can just go to Haven. So let's actually go to the world map. And we're going to go to Haven to sort of finish up. Because I don't think we have much left of the Storm Coast. So I think next Saturday we can finish up the Storm Coast pretty quickly and then go on to some new place. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've kept you for 3 hours and 11 minutes, so I want to thank everyone who has been hanging out with me. It is much appreciated. I'm Trooper SJP. This is the Academic Foxhole. And thanks, everybody. I will see you all on all of the Discords, the Lauren Legion, Hyper RPG, the Muppet Mafia, and maybe I will find my way into Viking Lass and also Anna's Discord. And I should go and make my own Discord one of these days. I think I will wait until after I get my Thursday stream, and then I'll make my own Discord. All right, everybody. So, thank you very much. Oh, wait. Save. I am sure we are saved. So, thank you very much, everyone. I want to thank everybody for being here, and I will see you all around. And I am looking forward to all of the amazing streams. I will talk to you all later. Bye, everybody. Oh, yeah, will you send it to me on either Hyper or Lauren's? That would be great. I would love it. Thanks, everybody. Happy New Year again, and I hope everyone's doing well, and have a great weekend. I will see you all later.